Hey mamas, so I feel like I'm coming to the end of an era with Sonny Boy, and it is actually really bittersweet. So Sonny Boy is approaching 6 months old, which means he's about to start solids, and I feel like it is not the end of my breastfeeding journey, but it is definitely a transitioning period because Sonny Boy is not going to be 100% dependent on my breast milk as he was before. Now, as you all know from my posting, I have been trying really hard to give Sonny Boy exclusively breast milk. However, that was not possible throughout this 6 month journey. He did have to drink formula every now and then because I just was at some point in time I was supplying just enough, and then if I don't pump in time, then he would have to drink formula, or if I'm on work and I only provided, so like he needed around 6 packs of milk per day whilst I'm at work. So if I only got 5 packs, then I would try to rush home to get to him so that I can breastfeed him. And if not, mommy would have no choice but to give him formula, because at the end of the day, as much as I wanted to give him breast milk, it doesn't mean that I'm going to starve him until the breast milk arrives, right? Now, the reason why I was trying to do that is because the infant was not agreeing with him. And thankfully, I started him on lactogen, which some of you would have recommended. And my mom's friend recommended it to me as well. Friends of mine recommended it as well. And he have been drinking it. So I have a small tin, and my mom also has a small tin. And even though it is still, this is also causing him to poop green, because I believe those formulas have like a large amount of iron in them. So it is causing him to poop green. However, he is not forcing and constipated the way that he was with the Infamil. So that is good news. So from stuff that we ordered before, I do have like 2 boxes of these bottles. Now, y'all, when I tell you, when you are a first time mom, I don't know if it's me alone, but I feel like that's it with most moms. You tend to want to buy a set of stuff because you feel as though you need every single thing. And from my boxes not arriving here on time, I realized that of course it would have been lovely to have all my things in time, but God would provide. So like, for example, we bought a warmer, we also got a warmer from a friend, so now it's easier for us because mom has a warmer, we have a bottle warmer. So when I go to drop Sunny Boy in the morning, or if my husband leaves to drop Sunny Boy in the morning, we literally pick Sunny Boy up to carry him by mom. And same thing when he comes home on an afternoon, we pick him up and bring him straight home, because she has everything for him there and we have everything for him here, right? So I'm now unpacking these bottles and I'm going to wash and sterilize them, because as I said, I am free. I am feeling comfortable. I'm at a point where I feel comfortable giving him formula. My intentions are to breastfeed him until he is a year old. And that doesn't necessarily mean that he have to feed directly from the tap. It could be that he continues to breastfeed from the tap. It could be that I am pumping and giving to him. But point is, um, he's going to have multiple source of food, solids, formula, and the breast milk. So breastfeeding is a journey. It was extremely exhausting, I would say. Breastfeeding is extremely exhausting. And if you're a mom, you know. If you're a breastfeeding mom, you would know. And even if you're not a breastfeeding mom, having to wake up because the other day one of my nipples were blistered, and I would normally switch sides when I'm feeding Sunny Boy throughout the night, but one of my nipples were blistered and I couldn't allow him to feed on that side. One, because it was painful, and two, because it was blistered, it had like little blood spots on it and I did not want him to suck on it. So I had to wake up to warm his bottle. What I did was I made 2 bottles and I put it in the fridge, and I had to wake up and warm it, and that's extremely exhausting as well. So being a mother is just exhausting on the whole. So I say all that to say, I feel like it's a bittersweet moment, and it's coming to the end of a journey. And I hope that you all have been following me for so long with my journey, and we are now entering a new journey where we are going to start solids with Sunny Boy. It's a new feeding journey. I have so much feeding essentials that I can't wait to show you all. And yeah, we even have a baby breezer as well that I haven't been able to look at the manual to see how to use it, but I'm excited to use that as well and just see how it goes. So thanks for all the support so far on my TikTok, and let's start this next journey of Sunny Boy's life together.